You're about to enjoy an It Takes Three Network podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome
Hey.
back.
To Three Gossip Girls podcast.
Yes.
And we're the Three Gossip Girls. I'm Ingrid.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Michelle.
And we watch Gossip Girl every week, and then we talk about it and review each episode. And this week, we watched Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're on the third episode.
Season 1, episode 3.
What the fook? How are we here? Where are
And
we?
these
What's
episodes
happening?
each week go so quick. It
I-
feels like it's 20 minutes.
It seriously does. I felt, especially with this episode, more so than the second and the first, felt not fast in a bad way, not slow at all, but kind of like lackluster.
Yeah.
Not in the bad way though.
No,
I don't know how else to
I
explain
agree.
it.
Like each scene kind of just flows like right by.
Yeah.
And you're like, you don't have like absorption.
Yes.
Really.
Okay.
That's what we're-
I felt that way this episode too. The biggest part I feel like was when Blair did the announcement with
Oh,
Serena.
yeah.
That was like the biggest
Moment.
But other than that, it was kind of like I think it's just kind of like setting you up. These are the characters. What
We're
to
still
expect.
learning about them,
Yeah,
their
so-
families.
But
everything.
overall, not bad.
No, not bad.
I
at all.
enjoyed it.
And it wasn't too drama filled.
Yeah,
No, just a good
Right.
splash here and
a
there.
good
Yeah.
splash. Good splash.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this episode aired October 3rd, 2007. It was written by Felicia D. Henderson, directed by J. Miller Tobin.
Cool.
Is this a spoiler? Do we get a Halloween episode?
I truly don't remember.
I truly don't remember either.
There are holidays.
There are
Definitely Halloween though.
why Halloween doesn't stand out to me.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the one thing I wish OC did.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy that they don't.
think
And even One Tree Hill, we got it once.
once out of all
Yeah.
9 seasons.
Because I love Halloween episodes.
So
with
so
TV
do
shows.
I do too. I guess it's not a big thing to do. I don't know. They can't figure out the drama to put
And the
in
only
show.
reason I asked that is because we're in October.
We're in October. Yeah, no, it's definitely not first season.
I'm gonna double
don't
check, but I'm
remember
pretty
any of
sure.
them.
Because it seems like we're going in an order of
Yeah.
school starting.
Yes.
So October, we're in October, or maybe we'll get to October. Right, we're in September
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
in the Gossip.
There is a Halloween episode, and as I saw the picture, I'm like, yes. Is it this season though? What's this?
Oh,
It might be this season. Hold
Awesome.
on, I'll double check.
Liz is
Sorry,
like,
I'm
sorry,
like,
sorry.
I don't remember.
But there is one because I see the picture and I'm like, yes. What is going on?
maybe it's not that. It's
No.
not based on Halloween.
it's not this season.
Not this season.
No, because I'm like, I know the first season.
No, it's not this season.
Not
She
this
knows.
Do you want me to tell you when it is, or do we want to?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If it's too much research, don't worry about
No,
it.
season 3, episode 7.
Oh, okay.
Very
Season
specific.
3, episode 7.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, along with this whole series, I'm very much
Right.
excited.
Right.
But okay, so wow, Halloween.
Yeah. My sister actually brought it to my attention that I think I watched up to season 5 and didn't continue on for the last season. So I pretty much watched almost all of the show.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Not that I remember. No, I only rewatched season 1 over and over again. I've never really continued on. But first time watching it, I went up to season 5, I guess, and that's kind of where I lost interest. And then they were told they were getting a last season, and so my sister was like, "All right, I might as well just watch it then. Like rewatch everything. It was on Netflix." And then she watched the last season as it was live. But yeah, so I kind of know. I mean, I don't remember anything, but yeah.
Nicole, my
Hey,
friend,
Nicole.
Hi.
She feels that there's no lull, bad season, bad storyline. She thinks it's as good from season 1
Oh,
to
great.
the last season.
Well, that's great. I'm glad she feels that way.
I could see that.
And again, it makes me wonder: is it because? And I have
Did
this
she
question.
binge it? She binged it.
So when you binge something, things are better.
Yeah,
when
see,
you
I
have
watched
to
it
wait
every
years and
single
years and
week.
years.
When
it-
you're
you
waiting,
lose.
yeah, I
It's
could
a totally
see that.
different.
Yeah. That's like what our world is has come to. Bingers.
It's a binge
It's
culture.
a binge watching.
And that's a
yeah.
whole, I could talk about that forever because
yeah.
really our shows being made now, this is a show you're supposed to binge versus this is a show you need to wait for.
Right.
Yeah.
Where does that differentiate? How do you create that gap and the space? And
Then it makes it two different categories of like
does.
what's a good show.
yes,
Like this is a great show to binge.
This is a
Does
great
that make
show
it a good
to
show in general though?
stretch out.
Yeah. So yes, that's a tough question.
Interesting.
let us know what you think.
Do you guys let us know? Do you like to binge shows or do you kind of space them out? For example, really quickly, I started Chernobyl. That is a show I cannot binge.
Too
It is
much
way
going
too
on?
stressful, way
Yeah.
too heavy. Same thing with Handmaid's Tale. It's another show that I'm glad is released week to week. And I looked it up to see why, because that's on Hulu. And I'm like, why is it released
Yeah.
week to week and not? And they said the reason they do it is because they want people to watch the episode, digest it, talk about it,
Mhm.
talk about the characters, the storylines, and then
I
go
like
week
that.
to week.
But then again, maybe that's just like our generation of television. So,
But there are shows I like to binge too, like where you just put it on there and you're just going one
Yeah,
after the
definitely.
You know,
there are shows like that, like Queer Eye, for example. Like you don't you put your attention into it, and you can watch 5 episodes and then feel like you got something out of it, as opposed to like each week. I mean, I would still have like a great feeling about the show because it's such a good show, but does it have the same effect as like watching something maybe more serious binging?
mm-hmm.
Not that like Gossip Girl is serious, like it's not a
teen
drama. It's a
drama.
teen drama. So there's definitely like things like you could laugh at, like last episode with like the pan out, the way the camera was, like that was funny because it's supposed to be dramatic, but to us it's like
Yeah.
silly. But yeah, anyway, so that's interesting topic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think about
Thanks.
it very often. So we should have like a Mitch talk. on
Let's do
this.
it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mitch talk.
I'll
Maybe
just do
you
it
should
on my
I was
show.
gonna say the Mitch Ruby show. You can talk
Yeah.
about it.
Plug.
Mitch
Plug,
Ruby.
plug,
Do it,
plug, plug,
please.
plug. All right.
Anyway,
So shall we dive into the
Yes.
episode?
Let's go.
So it's called A Poison Ivy. We'll flash back to your predictions on what you thought Poison Ivy was going to be about. Did you see Ivy League schools at all?
No, I didn't.
No.
No, which Kendall, who was in our chat today, she went to a private
I was going to
school,
mention that, and she said this actually happens.
Ivy Week.
Ivy Week.
Wow.
It's cool.
I think from now, right, knowing the title, knowing the atmosphere I'm in, I have to think differently.
Yes.
Okay.
This makes total sense.
Yes.
I forget. I think it might have been Logan on Twitter. She said that each episode is roughly based off of a movie.
Yes.
Like they just changed the wording a little bit, like a play on words.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is
not
true.
that really kind of sets up what you think the episode's going to be about, but it's just kind of interesting how
Yeah.
they did that. Like Poison Ivy. Okay, we know that's a
And-
superhero, but like also Ivy League. So it kind of makes it's
Yeah,
cool.
and then also,
And it's a movie.
right, and it's a movie.
are these chapters in the book?
That I don't know
That
because I
I-
didn't read the book.
I
But we can
don't
find out.
I don't think so, but I might.
I
could
think
be
that I
completely
don't
wrong.
think the titles have to do with the book. I know because they're based on the movies.
Movies, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
they
mean,
did that
I
with the
read the
book.
first book, and I don't remember it being like that. But please, anyone correct me if I'm wrong. We can look it up on break, but I don't think so.
I definitely would love character descriptions that are written from the book.
Oh,
to
don't
compare.
worry, it's coming.
coming?
We
It's
have one
coming
today.
I know I
today.
asked last week, and I was like, they're like, it's
We
coming. I'm
have
like,
one.
It's
is
coming
this
today,
the link,
Michelle.
though?
It's coming today.
It's coming today.
Just stay for another 25 minutes, and you can hear it.
25 minutes.
All right, so we got Ivy Week going on, and we have St. Jude's and Constance Billard. Is that
Yeah,
how
I
you
think
say it?
that
Billard?
was yeah.
They always just say Constance.
Yes,
But
the
it's
like
Constance
the
Billard.
Constance girls.
Yeah, the Constance girls and the St. Jude's boys.
So, okay, let's start here.
Dun, dun,
We're at
dun.
Hogwarts with
I-
Gryffindor
It
and
was so
Ravenclaw.
it was
I
so
can't believe
Hogwarts.
how much like Hogwarts it was.
I'm like, what's
It's probably
what's
their
the-
inspiration, really. when you
But
think about it.
so St. Jude's and Constance, it's all girls, all boys. They come together for. So this
'Cause-
isn't a co-ed school. I'm so
No.
confused.
It is, but it isn't. I think they're because they are at the school together.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just.
Is it
They're like commingled.
everyone enters together? Do they eat lunch together? But then there's the girls learn together and the boys learn together.
No, like
No.
no, they learn together. I don't know.
So what's with the St.
Remember-
Jude's and the Constance?
I never because they do go to class together.
Yeah, I don't ever think I put that much thought into it.
Really, that's all I could
Yeah,
think
I
about.
know,
Like,
because
why do we
now-
have two flags? Two
Two
emblems,
flags.
or are the boys just known as the Saint? Wait, the boys are Saint
Saint Jude's,
Jude's.
St.
yeah.
Jude's and the girls are Constance.
So is that what just are called in this overall school?
I think so because they're all together.
What's the school called?
They both go with those school names, Constance and St. Jude's.
But in an overall umbrella of this private realm.
Yeah, those are just the names.
It's funny because when Padge was talking to be an usher, and he's like, "Oh, I've done so much for St. Jude's," I literally thought
He
oh,
meant the
the charity.
foundation.
cancer charity, and I was like, "That's really good, Padgy. I hope you get this." And then they're like, "I was like, wait, he goes to St.
He
Jude's
goes, yeah.
because I
It's
did
a
catch
bit-
St.
it's
Jude's and
tricky.
Constance, but all I could think about was like, oh, Hogwarts, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I think when I
So-
watched this, I just kind of completely
Okay, so I got a little
brush
deets.
over the
Constance Billard School for Girls, an exclusive private school located on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. It's run by headmistress Queller, and its sister school of St. Jude's School for Boys. Constance brags that many of their alumni has attended prestigious universities, many being Ivy League institutions. So they're sister schools. So they're together, but I guess they're separate. But they're walking the halls together.
But in their classrooms, they learn boys and
I'm
girls.
pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. Is it
It's
terrible that I
hard.
don't remember?
No, because I don't either.
Well, no, you've watched the show once when it was on. So
Yeah.
like,
Right. No, and I don't really
mm,
remember.
unless we don't get classroom scenes.
we have
No,
to.
no, we do.
We do,
We
and I'm
definitely
pretty
do.
sure they're all. This is bad that I don't remember. And then for St. Jude's, it says elite private school located Upper East Side of Manhattan. It's run by Mr. Prescott and is the brother school of Constance Billard School for Girls.
Which makes sense because there was that the guy you just named and the
Mhm.
woman, and they were going over Ivy Week, and Blair was in charge
Right.
of this and ushers that, and I was like, okay, cool, we have like co-principals,
I guess they are separate.
but equal.
Wow, we'll see. We'll continue to see
Yeah.
when they actually attend class. Now I'm racking my brain. Like maybe
Me
they
too.
weren't in the
I
classes
know, me
together.
too. I'm really drawing a huge blank.
Wow. Really?
Maybe this isn't a big deal, and I just pointed it out.
No, I mean it doesn't make sense. You know, like we watch this episode and then from future, like we don't touch upon that. We do. I just don't
And
remember.
You know why? Because like that assembly that they have, all
I feel
those
like it's always
events,
like that.
It's always like all these
Together.
things of them together, but they're technically
two separate schools.
But they do get together for lunch.
Yeah,
and
it's like-
everything.
it's kind of like, I guess it's,
It's
kind
kinda
of
like your
Hogwarts.
houses?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's kind of like
it's your
Hogwarts.
houses.
It's your house.
Bringing it back to Hogwarts. So
Right, that-
technically, they're at Hogwarts.
well, that's what I wrote down. I'm like Hogwarts, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
just by
much.
colors.
If we
alone.
had to sort them into houses,
Yeah.
Chuck is obviously Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Blair, Ravenclaw?
I feel like I don't know them yet. The
I-
only one
that's
I'm
true.
surely
I
is.
feel
if you
like-
had to now, by what you see, what would you sort them?
I
I
would
would
put her
do-
in Slytherin. She's
Slytherin?
a little evil right
yes,
now.
she is.
Okay. I would do Serena Hufflepuff.
I would
Or
put Sirius
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor?
Gryffindor, yeah. I would put her in Gryffindor.
Eric and Jenny Hufflepuffs.
Yeah,
Dan, Ravenclaw.
yeah. I was like, who's Dan?
Padge.
Sorry.
Padge.
No, you're doing the
Padge.
right
What
thing.
about Nathaniel? That's a tough one too.
I think Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Really? I was gonna put him in Ravenclaw, but he sucks at
He's
education.
Yeah.
education.
So maybe I'd actually.
Put him in.
But he's not really everyone's friend. It doesn't seem like. Poor
No,
Hufflepuff.
I know, it's
Everyone
hard.
else and everybody's friend.
I
Yeah.
know.
I guess Gryffindor.
I feel like we should do
Gryffindor?
this for the show. Like, I feel like we should do One Tree Hill characters, what we should sort them as, and then
As
when
a
we're done with
bonus?
OC,
Yeah.
sort them, and then done with Gossip Girl, sort them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love that.
Just so we can get like a full picture.
A full. Ooh, that would be fun.
But it would be fun, right? Bonus episode.
Yeah, I'm
Who
gonna
is
write that down.
excited?
So
We'll
that'll be up.
definitely do
That'll
Tree
be
Hill
up on
Talk
our
one.
Patreon.
We could definitely do one for Tree Till Talk.
Tree till talk.
Tree Hill Talk very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had the assembly.
All
for
right,
the
so
Ivy
I figured we
Leagues.
can go over everyone and what schools they want to go to.
Right.
So we have Dan, who wants to go to Dartmouth. That's Padge. by
No,
the
I
way.
know.
Badge.
I will try.
No, it's just
Serena wants to go to Brown,
Blair wants to go to Yale.
naturally. And Nate
Wants to go to USC.
but his dad wants him to go to Dartmouth.
And then
because
Chuck doesn't give a fuck.
he don't give no fucks. Chuck no fucks.
Chuck doesn't give a fuck.
Mr. B ass is my
That's
name
what
for
Michelle
him.
has called him. Not Mr. Bass, Mr. B ass.
Yeah.
He's an ass.
So that's pretty much what's going on with who wants to go where. So we kind of open up and we have everyone discussing what their goals are pretty
Right.
much. So we have Dan saying how he wants to go to Dartmouth. I wrote dad legs. We're going on a run. Again, we're
Yeah.
dealing with Nate and his dad being so obsessed with him going to Dartmouth to continue the Archibald legacy.
Good old Howie.
Howie, that's his name?
Howard.
Howard.
Howie. Mm-hmm.
Howie. Dad legs.
Just been calling him Dartmouth douche.
And then poor Nate just wants to go to USC and he's just not
Yeah.
allowed.
He's
Yeah.
not allowed.
He's not allowed.
There's a plan, and it's Dartmouth. Hold on, I wrote it down. Dartmouth Law School Blair. That's his plan, and that's the
That's-
only plan he can say.
That's it.
That's it.
I like how Blair is third, but she's
Third.
the only thing that's actually happening currently.
Right.
Right. Barely by a
Barely,
thread.
yes.
So we have Blair who wants to go to Yale. She's part of the community outreach committee. She's the
course
head.
she is.
She's the chair of the community outreach committee. And then Serena, we have her running around trying to get to the assembly on time, just a hot mess. She wants to go to Brown. And so we get to this assembly. Poor Serena doesn't make it,
No, she doesn't.
but we kind of get a glimpse of everybody. Chuck just wants to smoke weed. He doesn't really care. Nate just looks like a sad little wet puppy.
Yeah.
And Dan is just like so excited because he's very confident in the
Yeah.
fact that he's going to get picked
He's gonna
as
get
the
it.
usher.
And he's also like cut his face.
Yes. He's like, I think I should learn how to shave before I get to go to college.
Yeah.
Poor guy. And Serena finally makes it, but
And Dan's giving her a little tood.
little dude.
He's
Like, unnecessarily
so-
a tood. She's like, is it over? He's like, no, we're definitely over. And she's like,
Uh,
oh,
She's like, I mean the assembly, and he's like, oh.
like,
Like,
I'm sorry.
Check yourself.
Right?
Are you kidding me? That annoyed me. I don't know.
Cocky
Patch-
much? Like that.
Very
Yeah.
cocky.
Get this off your mind.
That is, yeah, that's a Padge trait for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
great.
easy. He's quick to see red, as he puts it. Gets very angry very quickly.
But I feel like he eats his words a lot,
Yeah,
as we see.
Right.
he just jumps before he actually understands the situation.
Yeah.
Then he ate his words by the end of the episode. So
Right. Yeah, yeah,
Dan.
We have a new character alert. Officially, we met her for a second. Dorota.
yeah.
Dorota.
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 Yes.
Dorota.
I like that
Miss Blair.
scene. How all of like it was like a flashback of how they're prepping for this
Mhm.
assembly, and she's like, "You saw me off, and you've always taken care of me. And I know it's going to be really sad for you when I go off to Yale." And you see she's talking to her housekeeper, pretty much,
Dorota.
Dorota,
Who raised
not
her.
her mother, her housekeeper.
We still haven't seen Eleanor.
no, we haven't seen
she's
her.
in Paris.
This is the second episode of No New
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Yeah,
Oh, she's coming.
she'll be there.
Yeah,
coming
no, I'm
back.
not worried. But yeah, I did like that scene.
Yeah, so Dorota pretty much took care of her whole life because her mom and her dad were never around. It's very
Yeah.
sad.
Didn't she say eat the blueberry or something?
And
Yeah.
she like feeds her like a grape, and
Right.
that's it. That's like all she ate for breakfast.
Eats Miss Blair.
And then Serena like takes a chunk out of some sort of bread item,
Of
carb.
course.
To parallel.
Yes,
need-
exactly. Like, oh, Blair barely eats, and Serena eats whatever she
It's
wants.
just crushing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Serena and Blair, when Serena arrives,
Ooh, baby.
Blair gives her shit, and I wrote down, Brown doesn't offer degrees in slut. I was like, yikes! I love when Blair is
She
like
cuts it deep,
a
man.
savage with
Savage.
those quotes, and she's just, ooh, girl.
Yeah. Like things that she's like, I'm not going to take it back because I mean it. Like I'm gonna dig it
She
in.
plays such a good
She's amazing.
bitch.
Yeah,
She is a really good bitch, and it's the bitch that doesn't annoy me.
right.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh,
I'm
keep
like,
going.
I don't
keep
know
going.
this feeling. Like, I think because I understand where she's coming from.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because if you like, not to flash all the way to the final scene, but you really get a feel
You're
for,
like,
yeah,
oh.
she's been through a lot of shit. Her best friend took off. Then she found out what her best friend did on top of everything else she's going through.
Right. Her parents got divorced, and
Her
she's-
father now has a boyfriend. Like, it's a lot to take in that she had to deal with by herself because you see that her mom's never around.
Yep.
It's just her. And it sucks.
It's kind of, you understand this character within 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah, like she's mean for a reason. Not that it's it's valid. Not
And
that
it's almost
right.
like with this, she's not a villain, the bitch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't have to keep taking her layers off. It's like, oh, I get it.
I just get it
Yeah,
already.
You
Yeah,
get it.
I know. That's
Which makes me not want to put her in Slytherin,
right.
but she's still doing connivey things.
Yeah, I'm
for now.
I'm interested if how you see the progression of her
Oh, I'm
character
sure
and
she'll
what
change.
what's gonna come for
Yeah.
her. So
Yeah.
We also then have a little field hockey segment.
I thought they were going to play tennis.
Nope. And they have a little brawl.
they like really
They're
fight each
body
other.
checking
They're-
the shit out of each other.
and then at the end, Serena knocks her down
And
to
pins
the
her
ground.
arms down. I'm like, get her.
Yeah, they're vicious.
And then,
Not
of
playing
course,
around.
Blair fakes an
Oh,
injury.
she's so funny.
Oh, I loved that.
And
The temper
Serena-
tantrum.
I don't know if you caught under her breath. Serena's like, I hope it's broken.
Their coach or the gym teacher,
Uh-huh.
I thought that was Nate.
It did look like
Oh
Nate.
yeah, sort of.
That would have been funny if Nate was just randomly the coach of the girls.
Well, that's
field
why I
hockey
thought it
team.
was weird. I'm like,
Like,
he had the same exact hair color and
Same hair.
hairstyle.
No,
yeah, that was just in, I guess.
just
you
a
know?
random bro.
Yeah.
So then we cut to the Usher interviews. So we have Dan. He has like a corny joke, but he's very
He's
knowledgeable.
very put together. Yeah.
He knows what to say. It's very good. Like if I was interviewing him, I would have picked him.
Yeah.
I like that he mentioned his family and what they did for him to get him to where he is. Then we have Nate, who legit just says, "This isn't my
pick
first
anyone
choice.
besides me.
This is not my first choice." And then we see that he gets picked.
Yeah.
And then Chuck just goes, "Well, I'm
Chuck
Chuck
Bass."
Bass."
Hence my drawing. That's what that drawing is.
Oh, that's the
With his-
the scarf.
That's his scarf
I got
flying
it.
in the wind.
Stay tuned on Patreon for this image of Michelle
We'll post it.
drawing Chuck and his scarf.
I'm Chuck Bias
Biaz.
with my scarf. Wrap.
My scarf.
Yeah.
So good.
And he's apparently interviewing for Yale.
Right. Not that he cares.
But it
Not-
just goes to show you with Nate that it's all about connections and money and
yes.
Legacy.
it
Like
doesn't-
the legacy.
the legacy.
Yeah.
That's why, and Chuck knows that. Chuck is just like, well,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
Chuck
riding
Bass.
on that.
He
That's
just
all
knows.
he has.
And he gets
Right.
picked. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw it, but his name was on. He got picked.
Right, he got picked.
Well,
Nate got picked.
they
So, yeah,
got
they both
picked.
got picked. Poor Padge didn't.
and he's pissed.
He throws a little tantrum.
and
little
he
Padge
and he
tantrum.
says it to Nate, and even before Nate gets the usher, Dan says to him like, "Oh, it's so hard for you to to have the easy legacy."
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards he's pissed because he's like, "Yeah, see what I'm talking about?"
These
Right.
these meetings between Padge and Nate, these like that's been happening. And I don't like it.
You don't like the,
don't?
the
Okay.
No.
Padge Nate
You don't think they're
moments?
friends?
You think they're friends? No, it's this like petty bullshit of Serena's really the topic without
Yeah.
saying. I just don't.
That's true.
I do like that. Padge was like, "Hey, here's the petting zoo," and you
Yeah,
should
he
read
was
Right.
this
giving him
book.
some props
As he's walking out really sad, like, hey, by the way, he wrote this book. You should probably read it.
Like, of course you're gonna get this. And and that led to the scene with Padge talking to
Serena, yep.
And now they're talking.
I know, it's strange. Like that he picks and chooses when he wants to
Yes.
speak with her.
Yes.
And I don't like that.
Same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
Thank
like
you for saying that.
Yeah, don't
See,
be
like-
like a wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Right.
Just own it or not.
I don't mean to keep pointing at you.
No,
'cause
I love
I'm
it.
very
I
rudely,
love that
like
you're
passionately
passionate.
pointing at lists, but
No,
this annoyed me. And then I'm like, wait a minute. They're teenagers. They're
I
dealing
know.
with their shit. I'm like, no, Padge, you can't be so. Like-
Rude and nasty. And then when you're sad
then
and
talk to her.
and bummed out and she shows up and you're just like, all right, I guess I'll tell her
Yeah.
how I'm feeling.
And doesn't he say like something to her again, like, "Oh, you won't have to try," or
Yeah, he says it a couple of times.
So-
Like, you're not going to have to worry about
Get
it. Where did your
over it.
parents go to college?
we know
Right.
who's not my MVP this week.
Right. Right.
Padge.
Spoiler.
Alert, it ain't Padge. So then, yeah, because in that moment we find out that Serena's parents went to Harvard and Brown.
Right,
So
right.
he's
Makes
very
sense.
Mhm.
Another legacy.
The next scene we have Chuck and Blair.
I love their
Conniving.
masterminds. I love it.
They get together and they're like, let's figure something out here to take down
They're a good team.
Queen Serena.
I love this scene too because Blair is on her fainting couch and her stepsisters are icing her legs.
Yes.
So
Like,
freaking
oh,
funny.
maybe get the heat. And I was like,
Get the
She
heating
works
pad.
it. She knows how to work it.
She knows.
but she gets the phone call, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Chuck's
BS.
like,
And yeah, they decide to have a little conniving plan, and we see him turn around. He has his driver turn the limo around, and he says that he forgot something in school.
I wonder what his original plan was.
I get.
Because
You
doesn't he
know,
just see Serena walking and he's
he
like,
does.
oh,
Well, I think they were going to turn back and see. I think the plan
follow
was
her?
to follow her.
okay.
So that's why
Maybe
he
they
turned back
thought,
because they
like,
knew
that was-
she was walking.
Yeah.
So they followed her
And led her, and she led them right to where they needed her
to the
do.
to the
lead them.
treatment center,
Yeah.
and obviously taking
Mhm.
pictures, and they assume she's going there for alcohol treatment.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
she's a user, whatever, a
Abuser.
user and abuser.
Yeah.
But
And
little do they know they're actually having a meeting, like a therapy session
Mhm.
with her mom and her brother, and the mom is fighting Serena on, should we let him out? Should we not? Is he ready? I don't know. And Serena's like, he's ready, and Lily's like, he's not ready.
and then the counselor's like, maybe we should let Eric decide.
He's like,
when he
oh, I
wants.
get to talk? Okay.
Eric is so cute. I forgot how cute
Aw,
he
he's
is.
so
Precious.
sweet.
Isn't he so sweet?
I hate his hair, but he's
Oh,
Oh,
precious.
the hair's
hair
rough.
is awful.
Can we just go back to the brown?
The hair's
Right.
awful.
Well, he has to look like the
I
Vanderwoodsons.
know.
Still, they like really highlighted
Even
it.
dirty
it's
blonde.
like very fake looking.
Right, like a Nate blonde.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really. It's like, remember when you would do your own highlights and you'd poke it through the plastic
Yeah,
cap?
the chunks.
It's like that.
The
like they
chunky
did that.
ones.
Yeah, it ain't cute.
But
But
no.
they let him choose, and at first he was like, I would really like to leave. But then he kind of hesitates and he
But
says,
maybe I shouldn't.
maybe I should stay here a little while longer. But then they end up compromising, and Serena says, well, you can come with me to this little event for Ivy Week.
The
that's
Ivy
going on."
League party.
Yes.
He's like, actually, I would love that.
Yeah. So then they end up going. At the same time, Chuck ends up, when he sees that she goes to the treatment center, he calls Blair, and she answers the phone because she's with Nate.
Yeah.
She says, Mom, how's Paris?
And she's like, yes.
And so he arrives and tells her what's going on. And we have a nasty moment where he's like, so this is your bed.
This is your bed.
And then he goes, you can repay me another time.
Blech.
We just have a Mr. BS bad counter of quotes.
Mm-hmm.
That's one
We
of
can
them.
do that.
Because I wrote it down. I was like, this is your bed, CB. It's like, you're so gross. I can't stand you, Mr. BS.
Mr.
BS.
BS. He's Mr. BS.
At the same time this is going on, Dan's having a tantrum at home. He's very upset. He slams the door. Rufus is going to be a cute little dad.
He's so
made the
proud of his
bolognese.
bolognese.
I know.
And Jenny's like, he's going to brag about dinner. And Padge is just like screams into
The
his
Humphreys
bed.
are
Yeah.
so cute.
He's like,
He's like,
Archibald!
It was very relatable.
yes.
Here you
Um,
go, Padge.
But Rufus is like, no, I'm going to get my kid into this party.
Who do I have to talk to about that?
Who do I have to talk to? And this woman's like, like, who are you and why are you speaking to me? And she mentions the chairperson,
Saw this
who
coming.
we know is Lily.
Yeah. She's like, maybe you'll catch her on a good day.
And then
She seems to be in a good mood. He's like, not until she sees
not
me.
when
not
she sees me. And you just see her all smiley, and then she sees Rufus, and
Hello,
her face
Rufus.
drops. Hello, Rufus. But we don't see the conversation at all. We just see him come home, and we find out that he got Padge into as the refreshment committee.
He's the entertainment committee, and he's like, I'm gonna perform because
Right.
I couldn't get anyone else to.
I'm gonna
But-
gather the guys in my rock band. They're gonna rock a cello.
But they did great.
No, they were lovely.
They were very
Very
classy.
tasteful.
Yeah.
Very nice. And Padge is pouring beverages for everyone.
At least he got in.
He's there.
Yeah.
So it works out, right?
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
But he's not very appreciative of it, but he goes.
Right.
Of course, because he wants to get in close with these peeps. So then we have Serena, and her mission during this party is to take over the Yale guy's attention away from Blair.
Yeah, she's kind of pushing back a little bit because Blair was really pissing her off.
So she kind of swoops in and she's like, Blair, honey, come on, you don't do sports, because she's trying to talk about rowing crew, and Serena just kind of pushes her away and she's like, oh, sir, your drink is very low. Let me go get. And
Blair's like, I got it. She's like, no, I got it.
No, don't worry, honey. And she just swoops oh my God. And Blair's just eyes, if like a look could kill.
It was
in that moment.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining. They're just so petty.
Mm-hmm.
In a really
petty
way.
Yeah, and it's not
It's very well done. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well done pettiness, girls.
the drama in this show is very well done. It rarely annoys you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
like,
rare.
oh, come on already.
Like the only thing was the Padge and Nate exchange kept annoying me, but as we're going to talk about it, because they do a sweet thing.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, oh, well, okay.
There's a little redemption.
Well,
Yeah.
Then we have I love this moment with Chuck where I think it's Blair that comes over to him and she says, well, you're supposed to be with the Yale guy, and he's like, I'm actually trying to get into Princeton.
Yeah.
Princeton. I've had a change of plans.
Into Princeton, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
And we pan over to the woman
Yeah.
giving him eyes. I'm like, ooh, that's illegal.
So
Um,
gross.
and then we have Jenny and Eric.
Yeah, and everyone's asking
Precious
Eric, how
angels.
was Florida? And he's like making these like jokes of,
Go
yeah, the
Marlins,
Marlins are great.
saving the manatees.
I love that. Yeah, and everyone's like, you're funny, and then walks away. It's
So-
nice that they even like have a conversation. Like Nate's dad didn't really have to speak to Eric, but like he was like, yeah, it's Florida. It's like nice that they all have like a rapport with each other.
Yes, I know. I took note of that too.
Yeah, like I don't know.
It
Obviously, if it was like my dad, he would have just walked by not knowing who that was. But
Yeah. It was nice to see him say something that wasn't college related.
Right,
Yeah.
Dartmouth in the
Yeah.
sentence.
Just to be a sweet guy. But I wanted Jenny and Eric to become friends.
yes,
I predicted that. Well,
And-
hoped for it.
yeah,
Right.
no, they're adorable as friends.
They're
Or-
precious.
Budding friendship.
Budding
Mhm.
friendship,
As of
right?
now.
He felt that like he could tell her his secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he told her.
And he told her,
Huge.
yeah.
Well, because she knows he wasn't in Florida because she saw him at the mall.
right.
And he's like, it's a long, dark story. And she's like, I can handle dark. And then we see that he explains what happened. So he was alone in the hotel with his mom and he felt lonely. And then that's what, brought him to attempt suicide. And he just tells Jenny everything.
It's so because Jenny is a minion, but she's sweet.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we gonna fall off this wagon? Are we easily swayed? I cannot read her yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's too soon to tell.
Too soon to tell.
You will get there.
Just
You will
sharing.
get there.
But yeah, I love them. They're just so blonde little cuties.
Yeah.
They're just so precious. Then we have Serena. She's at the punch bowl. The boys are there. That's where we
And
have the
ignoring her, but also talking to her. She's
So-
like, no one's talking to me. Then I don't really understand.
I wrote Padge is a turd, and I don't remember why. Is it because he called her
he was-
elite again or
Right.
something?
Yeah.
And then what annoyed me is Nate's not talking to her either.
Yeah, he's
but
just
did
like,
you really? Why are we surprised by it? Did we
Yeah.
forget what happened
I know.
last episode?
Right.
Blair said, "Don't talk to her. Don't speak to her." And so he's not. And Serena's like, "Why aren't you talking to me?"
It's like she's not taking it seriously what she did,
I
but
guess
She
she just
just
so.
she just wants everyone to get over it, and she wants everything to be back to how it was.
But unfortunately, that's not
it can't
how
happen.
it goes.
no. It's been what, a couple of days?
Right.
Right. It's literally been a few days since she got back, and
And the
been
whole
this-
secret has come undone.
There's
So,
been no digestion period.
Serena, honey,
Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Let's pump the brakes, Serena.
can't be too surprised here.
And then we have Nate with Dan, and Nate is trying to talk to Dan about this Dartmouth guy. He has no idea what he's talking about. We kind of breezed past that where we see that awkward moment with Nate and the guy, and he's like, "What do you think about my book?" And Nate has no idea. So he's talking to Dan, and Dan's giving him pointers, and he's like, "Try to talk about this." And Nate just has this blank stare, and
He's
Dan's like,
"You go
okay,
talk to him."
or not. And then Nate is like, fuck this. I don't even want to go to this school. This kid clearly does. And he says, why don't you bring him the drinks? So we see Dan go outside. He's talking to the Dartmouth representative or whatever. And Nate tries to escape and his father grabs him. And he's like, where do you think you're going? You need to go back out there and finish what you started. Nate says,
Back off.
back off. You mean what you started? I don't want to go to that school. And then he's like, that's right. I don't want to go to that school. And I'm like, yeah, I think he heard you
He's
the
like,
first
yeah, I
time.
said it. I
Finally,
finally said it.
yeah.
Yeah. So he feels good about that. But
I did like that.
No, he's finally
here's
stood
where
up.
I like that, but also that he gave Padge the go.
Yeah. He's like, you do it. It means more to you than it does to me. He was trying to give it to him to begin with, but, I guess all of his connections, they weren't allowing that.
No.
So
the guy probably got paid off
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would say so.
to pick Nate,
Or a favor, something like that.
Right. Then we have the big moment where Blair gets on the little stage and she's talking about the committee and how each year they like to give back to the community. And this year, of course, they picked the Ostroff Center, which is where Eric has been staying, where they have spotted Serena going in, and they assume she's there because she likes to drink, and they assume she has a drinking problem. So they she gave this whole speech about how one of their own has gone there, and she calls up Serena in front of everyone, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
and Lily is freaking
She's
the
like,
fuck
what
out.
happened?
She had like a vein popping
Yeah.
out of her
Yes.
face. She's like, "What's
Because
going
they're
on?"
so petrified that someone found out about Eric. But
Right.
Yeah. And then, Eric wants to do the right thing and go, and Serena's like, "No, you stay here." And she takes one for the team.
yeah, she's like, all these colleges are here, and I'm talking about being an ex-addict, and now,
But
I can
Serena
lose everything.
handled it, and she kept going. And then Blair's like, "Okay, that's enough, Serena. That's enough. That's enough." I was like, Blair.
I love Blair so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she just went with it, and she was trying to say, like, one of the things that we learn at the treatment center is forgiveness.
Yeah.
And she keeps looking at Blair like, "Bitch, forgive me." And Blair's like, "Okay, honey,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye." Get off. Pushes her off the stage. And then at the same time, we have a moment where Padge is like, "Wait, she went to she's going to
Jenny's
rehab."
like, no, you idiot. It's her
No,
brother.
It's her brother. But don't tell.
Don't tell anyone, though. Even though, go ahead and tell her 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes
Yeah, I
later.
literally promised not to tell anyone, but I'm going to
Yeah.
tell my brother.
Straight.
And then
Jenny.
Padge, you just see like the shift in his eyes where he's like,
He's like, oh, she is good after
she
all.
is a good person. No shit. Dum dum.
Mhm.
He's a little late to
He's
the
a
party
little- yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes.
So we have that little moment with Padge while he's watching Serena kind of take one for the team and protect her brother,
yeah.
which was sweet.
Yeah.
And then right after, Serena kind of wants to just run away, and Lily sees her and was like,
Are you
what's
a drug addict?
what's going on? Like, are you? And she's like, no, you fucking idiot. Like, I did it for our family, and I did it to protect Eric. And Lily's,
She's like, oh.
okay. Well,
I feel like Lily, she's just trying her best with
yeah, she's,
this hand she
she's not a
dealt.
bad person.
And Serena said something along the lines like, "We've never had an open relationship, so I don't know why you want me to say these
Mhm.
things." Like,
yeah.
she's trying. I actually feel for everyone and understand. This is a very weird feeling.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I
You-
understand where everyone's coming from.
What about Chuck BS?
Yeah. What about Chuck BS? I understand how he got and
To be
why
a
he is.
BS.
I just don't like him.
Right.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Fair.
But you understand where everyone's coming from so far, at least.
Third episode.
Yeah, that's amazing. Good development, everyone.
Yeah.
Good,
Good
job,
job.
writers.
Good
Good
job.
job.
Then we have Serena again tries to fix things with Blair. She's like,
She's like, are we done now?
is this a truce?
This is like the second time she's brought this up. Like, are we square?
are we square?
Fucking give it up.
Right.
And Blair's like,
Blair's
no,
like, no,
we're
it's
not.
never going to be okay.
And honestly, I was like,
I don't blame her.
I don't blame you,
I
Blair.
don't blame her.
You left, you said nothing, and you slept with her boyfriend.
Yep.
Right.
But, I get why she's being petty, but then I was like, oh, she could just like totally ignore her, and that would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
But that's too boring for Blair.
That's
Very
true,
boring. No,
exactly.
I was gonna say, but then we wouldn't have a television show.
Right, right.
So after that, Serena's like, fuck this, I'm out of here, because Blair just won't give up. She's just really hurt.
Is this when Padge runs after her?
Yep. Padge goes to Serena and pretty much says like, I'm sorry that I said those things. You're clearly a good person.
She's like, call me sometime.
Call me.
To not talk.
Let's hang out and not talk.
Or not talk. Talk or not talk.
I was like, are we gonna make up?
kissed you. Yeah, so they had that little moment outside, which is, I guess, now their spot because both scenes. The last image that you drew,
Yes.
the last picture we posted on Patreon
Very
of
dramatic.
her little cartoon of them. They're in the same spot outside. I guess it's like the entryway of the school kind of like theme.
Because they were outside the hotel. That
Yeah.
scene. This
Oh, was it
scene, I
outside the
think it was
hotel?
outside a different hotel,
Oh,
but
it looked the
looks
same.
the
It
same.
does look the same.
Yeah, it's just like
kidding.
ivy and stone, and
Right.
it does look the same.
Just
I
kidding.
don't think it's
not
the same, though.
location.
Yeah.
My bad. They like being outside on stones.
Yeah.
Then we have Eric, and I love this part.
Yeah.
He goes to Blair.
He's like, no, my sister shouldn't take the blame for everything.
and he calls Blair out on it and like, yeah, no, she doesn't go there. I do. And
I
she's
did
like,
this to myself.
yeah. And she's like, you don't drink. Like, I've known you. And he's like, no, I did this, and shows his scars. And she just like completely
Yeah, goes
Just-
white.
white, blanks
oh
out.
my
She's
God.
like, fuck.
He's like, yeah, you had no idea. Well, maybe you shouldn't be so quick to judge.
Yeah, you don't know everything. And I was like, yes, Eric.
Yes.
Bam.
Yes.
Bam.
Get him. And so
and
then
she really feels the guilt, like
Right.
heavy with that.
because
shit.
he walks away and in walks Chuck, and Chuck's like, well, what's that about? And this is where Gossip Girl is kind of saying like,
Is
oh,
she
is she
get-
going to use
Mhm.
it as ammo, or is she going to stay quiet? And then she says, oh, nothing.
Question about the Gossip Girl narrator.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is okay, hopefully I can explain this. That part where she narrated, is Gossip Girl the narrator for the show and also the online publication same
Yes. Same
Thing.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the publication is pretty much like this summary of what's happening in the show.
So when like for that narration part, that it would be
She's still typing that on her
she is.
blog.
Yeah.
Everything that
Everything
the narrator
we hear
says
is being posted.
is
Yes.
being posted.
Yes.
Okay. I
Yep.
was just wondering. I didn't know if it was like the beginning, like, hey, Eastsiders or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, that everything she says
Is
is on her
posted.
blog
Yeah.
or website, whatever. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
posted
Okay.
for everyone to read.
Got it.
Yeah.
Except you just don't see anyone reading it yet.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Well,
just,
we saw Padge reading it
Yeah.
in the first episode.
Oh yeah, like I guess
It'll
'cause
be
to
more in
introduce.
depth.
So like the thing is now everyone's gonna know about Eric.
Well,
I guess not
too
because
soon to
it's
tell.
like okay,
yeah,
'Cause they were like, oh, we can use this for ammo or not. So it's like,
well, maybe it's depending on what Gossip Girl wants to use for ammo or not as well.
mm-hmm.
So we shall see.
We
Too
shall
soon
see.
to tell.
Too soon to
All
tell.
too soon to tell.
okay, bring it back.
Then we have Eric pretty much destroys Blair with words, and then we have Rufus and Dan, very sweet little dad moment and father and son moment with them.
Yeah.
They're both drinking their coffee and talking about how, Dan Badge apologizes that he wasn't very appreciative because he ended up having a chance to talk, even though he was
Mhm.
the drink pourer or whatever his title was. And, Rufus is just a proud
And
papa.
he's gonna get in because it says I'll see you next year in the
Yeah.
petting zoo.
Yeah.
I hope to see you in 2 years.
Oh, two right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rufus is like, I'm not gonna let my name or my money like determine what
It's a
your
good quote.
future is gonna
Mhm.
be.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, Padge has to work on his own education, but it's not gonna stop him,
Right.
No.
or his money's not gonna stop him. Even though someone in the chat said they're like, these people are so rich that like the Humphreys are just like really actually like okay middle class, like even
Yeah,
above
They're
middle
not
class.
poor. Look
Yeah,
at
they're
that.
not. No, they're not poor.
They're
It's
It's just
just
fine.
that space they're
compared
living
to
in.
the people that go to their school, it's like
Trust
oh.
us. We live in New York. We know that Brooklyn apartment that they live in is definitely
Yeah,
so expensive in real life.
especially right now. Like it's
On a Rufus salary,
Woo.
not gonna
No
happen. With
way.
2 kids,
No way.
no way.
yeah.
Then we have Nate gets a call. His obnoxious phone is
Oh
going
my
off.
Yeah, they're hungover again. They partied
Um,
after the Ivy League party.
Chuck throws a pillow at him because he can't hear it somehow.
He can't hear that horrible vibration
Right
on the
next to
phone.
Nate's ear.
Right, but Chuck heard it across the room. Chuck's a light sleeper.
I guess so.
Then so Nate answers. It's his dad. He has to go for a run, and then he shows
Chuck's
up.
like, who is it? He's like, I'm late for my run with my dad. Like,
Right.
seriously?
And he shows up, and Mr. Dartmouth is there. So we got double
Yeah.
Dartmouth men,
Double
double
darts.
Dartmouth,
Double dare.
and yeah. So
He's like, oh, Nate had the food poisoning yesterday. So sorry he couldn't stay.
right, and then he's
Nate's
just
like, "What?"
schmoozing up his son,
Yeah.
and Nate's
Like,
like,
show him
"Fuck."
how it goes. And Nate's like, okay.
Yeah.
sucks.
I already told you I don't want to go here, Dad.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. This is your future.
You don't get to do what you want. You're a
Right. You don't get to
child.
choose your future.
After that, we have Jenny visiting Eric again. Cute, 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 cute. Real
Mhm.
cute.
She brings
Lots of
some-
exclamation points
Yeah. And then there was flowers delivered
for Serena
For Serena.
from Brown.
Right. Because their cousin was an ex-user and went to that rehab facility.
So it ended up working out
So,
for her.
yeah. She's like,
Looks good.
exactly.
And then we have the final BNS moment.
Oh, I got a little choked up.
Me too.
Michelle?
Sad. No.
Oh.
I don't
it's
know
too
these
soon.
people.
I know, I was going to say it too
But
soon.
I could empathize with what was going on.
Yes.
But these aren't my friends yet. So
No,
I'm
they're
just
not.
right.
They're not. They're
watching
not.
as a spectator.
But Blair reads a whole letter she never sent to Serena during the period of 6 months that she was gone.
And they're both
And it's
crying.
very heartfelt. Yeah. And
Very
it's very
heartfelt.
sad. She's like, I needed my friend and you knew I was in trouble and you never contacted me. Like, you just left me. And Serena's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to stay after I did that horrible thing. And then that's it. We don't see any hugs or any
No.
punches. So
we see about 3 zoom outs.
three
though.
zoom out.
Right.
One, like, it gets smaller, smaller, smaller.
Yeah.
It's funny. And Blair, Blake Lively is so much taller than Lynn
Yeah.
Easter, so it's
Yeah.
really funny. Or at least in that scene she was.
Yeah.
So, but that was the end of the episode.
Right.
And everyone wanted more. Everyone in the chat's like, wait, no, that's
No,
not the
it's
end.
over.
Yes, it is. You just want to keep
Keep
playing
going.
the next episode. But
How many headbands did you guys have?
I had 6.
I had
or
7.
I had
I
8.
had 5, 6, 7.
7
had
and 8.
8.
Okay, so we're in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
Right there.
Blair and her minions were
They
the
switched a couple of
headbands,
times.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it. They're the 3 that usually wear the headbands, and then Blair had an extra headband.
Serena had that scarf.
and Serena had the
Love the
head
head
scarf,
scarf.
so we counted that too. I love
I
that.
didn't
yeah.
count the visors. If we counted the visors,
It didn't count the visor.
it would be
I-
10 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
I
didn't count-
am
I don't
starting a
consider
scarf
those.
counter. I had 1.
I had 2. He
had one.
changed his scarf.
Oh, I missed
Yes.
it.
Yeah. When he was in what scene was it? The car? It was a different color scarf.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they all
okay.
put their scarf, like everyone's getting ready with the
Yeah.
glamorous song coming
Right.
in, and so he put his scarf on, but then he switched it.
Yeah, he had a different scarf. I think at the party. Did he?
Probably, yeah,
at
at
the
the
party he
party.
had a different
No,
scarf.
I didn't think he had a scarf at the party because I was waiting for it. He had like a brown suit with a purple shirt. and
Oh,
a-
right. But the scarf, I remember purposely being like, okay, that's a different scarf.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Interesting.
2 for this. So we'll continue with the headband counter and the scarf
And the
counter.
scarf
There's
counter.
another
Yeah.
counter you think we
There
need to
was
add?
also Daphne on Twitter wanted us to go into the food more because she really liked that segment. There
Okay.
really wasn't any food this episode besides
Sadly.
grapes and a roll.
yeah,
but
grapes
next
and a
time,
roll.
hopefully, we'll keep an eye out for the food too because we're always about the food. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Always. We're always talking about every show we
Every
watch.
show,
Yeah.
every
show.
show, it's like that food looks good. That sounds good.
I'm hungry.
Especially that truffle oil grilled cheese.
cheese.
Like
Yes.
I'm on that.
I still dream of it.
I'm still
every
on
day.
it. Yeah.
Shall we take a break?
Let's
Sure.
take a break.
Break.
Hey, I'm Adrienne, the host of She's So Cool, a female empowerment podcast. This show is for listeners who want to learn about strong and influential women. Welcome to She's So Cool, where you will hear the life stories of female changemakers each week. Each woman's story will inspire you to embrace who you are, love yourself fiercely, and pursue your dreams.
And we're back from break.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeet. All right. What shall we start with first?
We can do whatever you want. Do you want to do trivia? I feel like we always start with trivia.
Let's start with trivia.
Let's get on it.
Little gossip girl
Mhm.
triv.
The triv. So the trivia for this episode is the dress that Jenny wore to the Ivy League party is the same dress Blair gave her in Gossip Girl: The Wild Brunch. I don't know if you
Yes.
caught that.
Yes,
Mhm,
I
that
did catch
blue.
that.
Yes.
Very pretty on her.
When the usher assignments for the Ivy League mixer are posted to the bulletin board, the episode's unit production manager, Bart Wenrick, is listed as the usher for the Penn representative.
That's cool.
Yes. This episode title is based off the movie Poison Ivy. This is the first time the song I Got It From My Mama by will.i.am is used. And this is the only episode where the headmistress of Constance is not headmistress Queller.
Queller.
Yeah. I don't know who they said it was this time.
It was someone else. I was like,
yeah. And just to stick with like the trivia sort of theme, I also have music from this episode. We have Glamorous by the Constance Billiard Choir. Yeah.
Which I was like, this is a Glee version.
Yes. Brandberg Concerto No. 4 in G minor, BMV 1049, Allegro by Johann Sebastian Bach. I Got It From My Mama by will.i.am, Can't Be Happening by the Marlows, Raise Your Hand by the Lights, I Feel It All by Feist, Dusk Till Dawn by Lady Hawk.
awesome.
Good stuff.
Good music.
Mm-hmm.
I love that these shows have good music. And sometimes songs come on and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this song.
Yeah.
And you're just like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
excited.
Oh, I also have Gossip Girl's quote. Do we want to hear that?
yeah.
So I'm going to try and use my Kristen Bell voice. No, I'm kidding. There's plenty of upside. There's
Rewind.
Rewind. There's plenty of upside to being the spawn of the fabulously wealthy, but the downside, super successful parents expect nothing less from their offspring, and when it comes to college, that means the Ivies. It's more than just getting into college, it's setting a course for the rest of your life. And for those who aren't legacies, the pressures are no less. When parents have sacrificed for their child's future, what kid would want to let them down? That was a tongue twister.
Good job. You nailed it.
Very good.
Thank you.
Shall we continue with the quotes?
Yes, please.
I love when Blair said to Serena, too bad you missed the assembly. Not that it matters. Brown doesn't offer degrees in slut.
Yeah, that one was great.
And then Chuck also during his interview, why should I be chosen as an usher? I'm Chuck Bass.
I'm Chuck Bias, Michelle.
Bass.
Yeah, be us.
I have, do you have one maternal bone in your whole body? Serena saying to her mom, Lily. Yikes.
Between Blair and Chuck, Blair says, no one likes to be on the ground floor of a scandal like Chuck Bass. And then Chuck says, I am a bitch when I want to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am a bitch when I want to be. I have that too. Lucky for you, she seems to be in a good mood. Not until she sees me.
I liked where Humphrey is not exactly royalty uptown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all I have for
I did like what we said before.
About Dartmouth Law School and Blair, because I have that.
No, I said my last name, my bank account, nothing will step in front of you getting what you deserve.
Oh,
Roofie.
Roof.
We love Roofie.
Good old Roof. I have some comments, questions from Instagram.
Yay.
We have one from the Landform. I'm at VBS tonight, so I can't make the live stream. I'm going to send in a question. How well do you think Serena handled the situation she was put in by Blair, and how would you have handled it?
Oh.
Very well and same.
Oh.
I'm not that quick on my feet, though. I don't know if I would.
I probably would have panicked for a second.
Just panicked.
But I would have gone up there and just went with it.
I meant very well as she handled it very well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I would have went up there and not have sold anybody out, not put Blair down, not put my brother in. I would have just spoke about, thank you so much. Probably not as like what she talked about forgiveness.
Or just run away.
I have to pee.
I have to pee,
Oh my God.
actually. It's really awkward,
Too many
but
mimosas.
it'd be like the Von Trapps, like, where is she? Spotlight.
But
But yeah, she handled it with grace.
she did. I probably, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I totally would have done the same.
Yeah,
I
but
probably would have just frozen up, like, or cried.
Yeah. The same.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Amanda on Instagram sent, hi ladies, I would love to hear Michelle's theories on Rufus and Lily's origin, how/where they met, and what caused them to break up.
It's been 15 years, right?
Yes.
Since they've seen each
What's
other
their
last.
origin story? Like, what do you
What do you think happened
I think
that you can piece together?
that the first thing that comes into mind without putting like way too much thought in this, which maybe over time I'll marinate, but he was in the music scene. She was into the music scene. They met at one of his shows. She supported his lifestyle. Then he didn't want to better himself. She got involved with a rich man, got pregnant. It like creeps me out I don't know why, but I'm like, is Jenny her kid? Please tell me this is not like a weird, no, but, maybe she married rich and got pregnant with Serena and that's why they split. But then again, it's been 15 years. You said since they've seen each other?
Since they've seen each other last.
which is like so crazy to me because their kids go to like the same.
Well, now they do, but he lives all the way
But
in
he's
Brooklyn.
all the way. He's
no, I
never
know
up there.
that, but they've been going to this school. She's the chairwoman, but I guess Padge hasn't been involved.
Right.
Okay, right. And what was their falling out? I don't know, because at the time, Serena's 16.
Mm-hmm.
They're juniors.
Juniors now. No, they're juniors.
Juniors.
Okay, so they're 16,
Yeah,
Mhm.
they just started junior year.
17. So 15 years ago. So I'm like doing math. So Serena would have been 2. Their kids would have been 2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an affair happened. Let me like think about it.
Okay.
But I truly feel they met because she was really not the way Lily is. Or she either came from money and was really into music and then got involved. Something with like hanging out in bars and music.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
I don't think they grew up together or
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
or maybe they didn't. What do you think?
All right. We'll let it marinate.
Too soon to tell.
Too soon to tell. Yushchik said, "Do Blair and Serena remind you of Brooke and Peyton? I mean, it's pretty much the same betrayal, not completely the same, but very similar."
I guess she means the Lucas,
The Lucas
triangle.
triangle.
No, for me, because
It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me. Dog.
Brooke was so. Ugh. I love Brooke now. I hated Brooke in the
yeah,
first and
she
the
was
second
rough.
and the third season. I couldn't stand her, and I felt like it took a while for me to understand her. While Blair, it's like I get it. in the
Also,
first
like they dragged out the triangle for so long,
three
for
Yeah.
three
three
seasons. So this is still kind of fresh. So I mean, it's too soon to tell what they do with that triangle, but
And
maybe you'll feel differently.
You're right, because Peyton, Lucas always liked Peyton.
Right. It was always you.
It was always you. And then this is like Serena's like, okay, no, Nate. Like,
Right,
we
I don't
can't-
want you.
She instantly knew it was wrong.
instantly.
so
Right.
it is different.
Yeah. But
Right.
funny how teen dramas seem to do the
The
best
triangle.
friend boy type of situation.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it with some and Marissa.
No.
You know,
Mhm.
that's just
I saw eyes.
No, I was going to say, like,
no.
spoiler,
Oh.
it doesn't happen.
She's just scanning.
Oh,
She's
okay.
scanning. And so
yeah, I'm
it's
like thinking in my
oh.
head, I'm like, no,
It's
that
like-
never happens.
it
They
was
have
like-
completely different taste in boys.
quick for Ryan in the first.
Yeah, that's
episode,
about it.
but-
Yeah, that was
Okay.
about it.
But it's always
cool.
it's always like the it's
Right. They
natural.
usually pit them against each other.
I personally don't think it's similar.
Okay.
I don't know how
Same
you guys.
No,
yeah.
I feel I get where there could be similarities,
Yes.
where it's just the fact that a boy throws a wrench into a friendship.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it, though.
yeah.
Mhm.
The Peyton and Brooke thing was like
Yeah, no, that was torturous.
Never ending.
Yeah, torturous.
Exhausting.
That's one thing that One Tree Hill did was exhaust plots, I think.
Yeah.
To a
So far
high
the
level.
OC doesn't do that to the extreme, and it's too soon to tell with Gossip Girl, but
Too soon to tell.
yeah, it's too soon to tell.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that all your questions?
That's it. That's all I,
I just
got.
have comments from our lovely Patreon fan. You're so sweet.
Yay.
We posted our episode, and I was, joking around how I don't sound cool like Gossip Girl. Vic said, haha, you might not think so, Liz, but I think you're a Gossip Girl. You're a Gossip Girl on this podcast. Love when you read the intro. Can't wait for tonight. So thanks, Vic. That was
Yeah,
sweet.
You're a great Gossip Girl.
Amanda Brown, who's a new pledge of ours, she said, while listening, I noticed y'all make some comments about Chuck's wardrobe. I remember reading an article where the head wardrobe stylist guy was interviewed. He said that Ed Westwick, who plays Chuck, is British, and he actually appreciated the more formal choices for Chuck more than your typical 20-year-old American would. You'll also see as the series goes on, Chuck makes a comment about always dressing in suits and something his father told him as a kid. Wanted to give y'all an insight without spoiling too much. So thank you,
Thank
Amanda.
I'll be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chuck, our patron
Insert BS.
insert BS. Our patron of the week, Kara, which I announced in Let's Talk OC, but she's our international delight because she's from Australia.
Yay!
And
Yay.
yes, and she said that she thought it'd be funny if we read Michelle the actual description of Chuck from the novels.
Yay!
Yes.
So it really doesn't give anything away. It's just funny on how they actually describe Chuck. It says
Okay.
Chuck Bass is this series' handsome, lust-driven antagonist who tries to take advantage of several girls, though it is eventually revealed that he is quite possibly bisexual. He is largely despised by the other characters, but due to his wealth and power, he is tolerated.
I flippin' hope so. I mean, if that's the way
But
it
that's
goes.
how Cecily, whatever her last name is, Vaughn something, pictured Chuck to be. I mean, I think they pretty much got that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly who he is on the show
Yeah.
without giving anything away.
No.
And it's funny because I said last episode too, like his clothing choice is actually like a little bit flamboyant, like
Mhm.
very
Very bright colors.
very like French, actually, like
Very
very
different.
yeah, just different. So it's maybe they played on that too. Yeah, so I just thought that was fun.
Wow.
So thanks, Kara, for giving us the
Thank
idea.
you, Kara.
And thanks for being our patron of the week. and we
Patron of the
appreciate
week,
you.
Kara.
You're the
International
best.
Delight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
That's exciting.
And then we had Madison Farr on at Maddie Ice on Twitter. She says, "May just have to rewatch with you gals. Also love your One Tree Hill podcast."
Thanks. We're happy to
Yay.
have
Oh,
you.
There's so many people reach out to us. So
Thank you,
sweet.
guys.
Thanks for enjoying our podcast with us.
Yeah, we're so happy that you guys are here with us. And is that everything?
Yeah, we just
No,
have to
we
give
have to do
Michelle
it.
the title.
Guys, we have to do MVP and shitty.
Oh my God.
Favorite outfits.
You know what threw me off
so all
is
over
that
the
she
place.
mentioned Patron of the week.
Sorry,
and I'm like, oh
guys.
my God, that's usually at the
Sorry.
end. So I'm
No,
like,
we have
wow,
to
we're
do
done.
MVP and shittiest.
Holy
and our
crap.
favorite outfits.
Oh my
and
God.
favorites.
Oh.
I know. We went around like a circle
Okay,
today.
We went in a different order. That's why it threw me off.
So
Okay.
would do MVP first?
MVP. Oh my God, I need to marinate.
All right. Do you
Ooh.
want to do fashion then?
I
All right.
love Serena's boots. Love her high knee boots.
Yes,
With her
those gray
like,
ones.
schoolgirl outfit
Mm-hmm.
and Lily's like nightgown.
Love Lily's nightgown, the black
and
one.
Blair's.
Loved that. Yeah. And then I have Serena's purple eggplant hat with her purple
Yes.
matching
Love
eyeshadow.
Loved it.
The hat.
That
Loved
floppy
it.
But
hat.
I love that it was like monochromatic and she matched her eyeshadow to the hat. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yes.
Dreams.
And I really loved Blair's little outfit at the
The
event.
tights, the red tights.
No,
Oh,
her
yeah, 'cause you just
blue
said a tent.
suit with her
Oh,
yellow
yes.
shirt.
Mhm.
I love that. And her hair pinned back, looking very professional.
Yeah.
So professional.
And I actually really love Serena's hair with the head
I love
The
that.
scarf.
The way they wrapped it in there.
with half
so
up, half
pretty.
down.
Very lovely. I'm trying to think of anybody else. None of the guys ever stand out to me, really,
Just
outfit wise.
Mr. Bias with his
Bias.
tweeds.
Bias.
Right, yeah, he definitely stands out, but
But-
in a way that I
And
enjoy.
the other
No.
thing I noticed, Nate's hair is getting blonder
Yeah.
Yeah.
or just different. It is lighter
It's
in
styled
some way.
differently.
Yeah. You know how sometimes like when your hair is highlighted and you do it like curly and straight, it's a different color? I feel
Yeah.
like that's what's happening with him.
And
like
also
the way they do it.
with Blair's hair in the last scene, when they had that super up close, her front piece had like reddish.
Red in it. Yeah. And then the
Mhm.
first scene where you see her getting ready, her hair is super like voluminous and very dark looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just
it's
It's
just
just
that
the
one
different
piece,
lighting.
One that one reddish
Mhm.
brownish
Yeah.
piece. Yeah, loved it. Great.
There was a
fashion.
lot of good fashion.
a lot of good fashion, yeah. Do you have an MVP, Ing?
I think I do. Yes. I have an MVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Serena.
Mm.
Did you guys pick Eric?
I
Both of you
said,
did?
I said Serena.
I said Serena as well.
I said
But I love Eric.
Just because my original one was Serena.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my original one was Blair because I was really digging the sassiness and the bitchiness. I'm like, this is all well deserved. And then I was like, no. And then it went back up. But then I was like, Eric, you're so cute. And
it's a precious.
you opened your heart to Jenny. And yeah, that's why. I just gave it to Eric.
Yeah. And he stood up the way he stood up to Blair like that.
Yeah,
and
well,
just
right.
launched his scar at her like, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
She did that for me. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's in there.
Yeah.
That took balls.
Yeah.
For a little boy.
But we both picked Serena.
Yeah,
Obvious
Because
reasons.
right,
Way
because she
obvious.
just sucked it up and just stood up there so that her brother could be safe and
Yeah.
not thrown to the wolves, pretty much.
I have like a blue ribbon for Nate too. Like, good
You're
for
standing
you.
up to his dad?
Yeah, you stood up to your dad, and
And
you
helped
also kind
Padge.
of like helped out a little bit.
Let
Yeah.
Padge go
He
talk to the guy.
paved the way for someone else to take over,
Mhm.
even though, didn't really work.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out for Padge in the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Do we have a
I'm
shittiest?
struggling with my shittiest.
I don't
So am
I
I.
don't love it.
I think I
Same.
have a shittiest. I think I have mine.
Okay.
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 Mm-hmm.
We good?
Yep.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Howie.
Lily.
Blair.
Oh, I think we all had
I
different
said
ones.
Howie. Howie Archibald. He's
Oh,
a douchey.
I keep forgetting he has the father.
I know.
Howie.
Howie.
He won't give it up.
He
No,
won't
he
give
won't
it
drop
up.
it.
Just shut up and listen to your kid. And then
Ugh.
he was so obnoxious by getting the guy from
Right.
Dartmouth
You
to
just
come
won't
back and
drop it.
and run with them. Like, ugh.
If I remembered him, he'd be my shittiest.
Oh, who did you say?
I said Blair, and I just said I didn't love my answer, but she did do a really bitchy
She did a
thing.
Yeah.
shitty thing.
But it's understandable why she did it, but she did a really
And
shitty
then
No,
she
thing.
did
she didn't
regret
have to
it.
go
and
that
then she
way.
regretted it. So it's like,
She did a shitty thing.
that's it. That's the
So
only thing
she's
I'm
the
going at.
shittiest because she did a shitty thing.
That's it.
And who'd you pick?
I said Lily.
Oh, well, she's a given too.
Just because
like,
that
she's
the
nasty.
the way she just won't let Eric and I don't know. I didn't like how she was with Serena and the whole not letting Eric go out, and she's just like, ugh.
She's
like,
not listening to her kids.
No,
right.
she's
And then
not.
when Eric says she doesn't visit that much, I'm like, I don't like
yeah,
that. I don't
she
like
takes
that.
a massage on Saturday
right.
mornings.
Like what? Go hang out with your kid.
okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a
Right.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So out of everyone, she's not the worst. Like she's not terrible. Just out of today's bunch,
Right.
she was the worst.
It's hard. There was really
Yeah,
no
it was
shitty
hard.
person.
Right.
was
Not even
sh-
Chuck.
Not even Chuck, because he
Chuck-
really didn't.
I wanted him to be it so bad, but I'm like, I can't give it to you every week.
No.
Right. Right, you can't.
And okay, yeah, he saw Serena, took the pictures, but it was really Blair pulling the strings.
Right.
So,
Right. Exactly.
and he didn't go up there and call her out.
No.
He just did like the bidding and then
Right.
kind of hung back and just watched the shit show unfold. And
He set it up.
that's what he does. And then he wanted to get in Princeton. In.
Bleh.
Chuck makes me laugh. LOL.
Oh yeah, makes me laugh too.
Mhm.
He's like Kaka.
No. For some
No? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
no. I haven't seen Kaka try to rape two girls.
No.
I
Mm.
just-
No, he would never go to that.
And at
extreme.
least he dated that 24-year-old, but like it was only her. He did have the affair, but it was that one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mhm.
I'm hoping
No,
soon
you
to tell.
too soon to tell.
It's all too soon to tell.
It's always too soon
very
to tell.
passionate.
It
Definitely.
always is.
Disliking this little dude.
That was all of our segments. MVP shittiest quotes, fashion,
Yeah.
patron of the
I-
week.
And I'm just going to give
And
Michelle
the
next,
title.
Yes, the title for
Yay.
next week. We have, let me do a little scrolling. Bad News Blair.
Diss and tell, Michelle.
Bad News. Oh, yes. Sorry.
I
saw
know
a
exactly.
picture.
I know exactly
I
which one this is.
Yeah.
Ah! It's such a memorable episode.
Yeah.
Is this based off like Bad News Bears?
Yeah, I think so. Actually,
Cool. So I'll just guess the movie titles. No. Oh, Bad News Blair.
Bad News Blair.
I'm thinking something. I don't think something happens in school. I think something happens in family. Like either
Mm.
Eleanor's coming home and news is revealed, or her father makes an appearance with the new 31-year-old
mm-hmm.
model.
Yeah.
Something comes out there. What? Oh, she just made.
This
a
is
face.
when we get.
Oh. Yay.
I guess we
Yay!
could say.
No, you don't have to.
No. I'm not going to say it's not too much, but we do get a new character.
Yeah.
Technically, two new characters, but one you've seen, but it's different face.
Right.
Oh, Eleanor.
Mhm. We actually
But
meet
someone
Eleanor,
else.
but we get a new.
Oh my god.
character.
Yeah.
Character. So I'm just gonna go off of that and say a parent
Okay.
Okay.
for just shits and giggles. I think it's something in the home life with Blair.
What do you think is going to happen with Serena and Blair?
SNP.
What's the next step
What
for
is
them?
up for
Where is it
them?
gonna start off?
I think we'll back off, but with caution. I could see Blair being like, whatever, me and S will never be close again, but we'll tolerate each other. I can still see Nate. I know Nate's now ignoring her, but now because maybe he thinks like S and B are better, that he'll try to make his way and talk to her again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Padge and her hang out and have a date
Okay.
because I've been like,
Are you shipping it yet?
no,
Or? Okay.
I'm honestly shipping no one.
No one. No ships.
I feel no
no pull.
It's weird. I'm enjoying all of these characters in this story. I feel nothing for no one,
Yeah.
and I feel no attraction towards no one.
Okay.
But you can
Again, this is
you
a
can
first.
see that they're all beautiful
Oh my god, of
individuals because of
beautiful,
course.
beautiful. But,
But
I'm
you're not like thirsty.
No.
All right. I mean, they are to me. It's like wow, I forget how young they all look here.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like
but,
even
like-
like oh my god, Nate. Yeah, he's so beautiful, but it's like he looks like a child.
Yeah.
No, he's gorgeous. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like I can recognize like they're gorgeous, but no one for me is like, oh my god, I have such a crush on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, too soon to tell.
When-
Too soon to tell.
When Chuck like walked over to Blair holding that like scotch in his hand, I was like,
well,
it's a little sweat bead.
no.
Like I wasn't like Sahara Desert parched thirsty, but I was like, I could drink.
I could take a
I
sip.
could take a sip.
I'd rather be desert and die. That's how much I despise
It's
Mr.
just,
BS.
I don't even think it was like Chuck. I just think it's like Ed Westwick just
And
being like
again,
himself. And
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
guys
yeah.
know him and what's to come.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I
I was like, I
Gulp.
could take a sip.
Gulp. Take a sip of that
Michelle's face
scotch.
is like she's actually
it's
gonna
like I
vom.
She's, like,
just
traumatized.
licked a lemon. I'm like
It's exactly what it looks
sour
like.
face.
We'll see.
Yeah, but so I think it has to do in the home life, and then I think we'll see Padge and Serena hang out, and then maybe more Jenny and Eric. But something, I don't know, Jenny. I got my eyes on you, girl.
Something's
Okay.
up with you, Jenny.
You're gonna be pulled. I think you're a good girl, but you want that lifestyle.
She did mention it.
I know,
She
She
seems
wants
to
it,
be
but
easily.
she's used to not having it.
right?
Yeah.
We'll see.
We will see.
Awesome. That's everything.
That was fun.
Yay, what
Until
a fun
next week.
episode.
Yay.
Thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't checked out our Patreon, definitely check it out. It takes3network.com or patreon.com/ittakes3network. It always has the number 3 thrown in there. And we post a bunch of bonus stuff for you guys. You guys can see our notes that we take while we're watching these episodes, like Michelle's little doodles that are fun. You get to join the live streams themselves. We do a live stream. This week we did it on Wednesday. Normally it's on Thursday nights. We also do live streams for our other podcast, Let's Talk OC. You guys get to hang out in the chat and watch along with us, so it's a lot of fun. And yeah, we throw up extra things up there too. You get the episodes early without ads, so definitely check it out. If you would like to support, we appreciate you guys. Thank you to everyone that's currently doing it and have been doing it. We love you guys so much. And if you haven't done so, please hit subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to us on. And if you have the option to rate and review and write a little review there, maybe we'll shout you out on the
Yeah.
next podcast.
We're also on iHeartRadio now. We just discovered this. So
Right.
if you listen there, you can also put a comment down there so we can read them. That'd be fun.
Yes. Yeah, we're on Spotify. We're on Stitcher. Like, just whatever.
Everywhere.
You can just
Wherever.
search.
Everywhere.
Wherever.
Search our name. You know, because sometimes we find out you guys are listening to us on a desktop. There's way easier ways. You know?
Yeah.
You don't have to listen in a browser. You can use those apps.
Yeah.
But that's it. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Share it with a friend. If you do, tag us on social media. Find us on 3 Gossip Girls Pod. And we'll see you next week. Love ya.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.